We got smashed, bro.
3, 2, 1, go!
What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy Levelhead back with another live and leveled Gamers Podcast. Special episode, special emergency cash. As you can hear, my voice is not on the most clear, is a raspy and choppy, but I can't be here tomorrow. We got to do it tonight, and we can't let another week go by. It's been Halo, it's been Xbox for the last 3 podcasts, so this is the third one. It's official. It is over. The last domino has fallen. Rome has been conquered. Gideon. Anyway.
To be honest, Level, I just say, bro, your voice is on par because your voice sounds like how Xbox looks. Just rough.
Man, Jericho's walls have fallen down. It is over. Do you not see Master Chief's helmet? Do you not see that logo in the middle? That is official. It is over. Tank Dog, what's up, bro? Let's get this room filled up. Nia, what's up? Let's get the room. Come on, what's up? Let's get up in here. It's over. It is over. The last domino has fallen. The Trojan took over. They got in. We're not talking about those Trojans. We're talking about what Trojan was based off of. Get your minds out the guns. Penetration is taking place. It is over.
Whoa.
That's what happened when they took the Trojan as the gift. They went inside the gates, and then they came out and they killed everybody. The Trojan has penetrated. That's the rapper in me, man. I'm a rapper. The Trojan has penetrated. It is over.
Jesus. Doubling down.
I'm doubling down.
Doubling down, bro.
My voice gone. I gotta do something to get y'all to listen. Nia said, pause. Ain't pausing. That's the truth.
Nah, that's not a pause. That's a time out.
That was good, all that stuff. But anyway, so we gotta talk about it. Halo has officially been announced for the PlayStation 5. We also gotta talk about Miyamoto and some of the stuff they were saying. Can Mario remain popular for 100 years? Mario they gonna have to draw Mario with gray hairs at this point. Also, I guess Halo trying to keep things alive. They even talked about their hybrid PC, Xbox. We gonna talk about that. We gotta talk about their dev kits are more expensive now. What else, Keith? It's been a little bit taking place. So, welcome to the show, man. Let's get the chat room filled up, y'all. I know it's a Wednesday, going up on a Wednesday. Yeah, man, the voice kind of started going out at the service on Sunday. I was singing to my daughters with this voice. They was like, Daddy, please stop, Daddy, give it up, Daddy. I can't sing that much anyway. But yeah, man, welcome to the show. We got a little bit to cover. We all tired. But for you guys, Keith might not be tired, but I know me and K-Bomb tired. So we trying to get here and do this for you guys so y'all can have something from us this week. We could not let this week go by. We've been talking for the last 2 weeks, going into this third week about should they continue? That was our first question. Then we said it's over last week. Now we know it's over. It's like every week, Microsoft has given us all indicators that this ship has taken on water. They have docked, and they asking all to come aboard. Everybody's welcome here. Help us fix this ship. PlayStation, you welcome. Nintendo, y'all welcome. PC, hey, Universal, y'all make movies. Come on over here. We trying to get 30%. I'm like, brother, what are y'all doing? They trying to make money everywhere. So it is official, man. It's over. Sony is not. I mean, Microsoft will not continue as we know them. This was the last domino, and it fell pretty quick. These dominoes went down fast. What's y'all thoughts, man? Before we get into what you gaming on, was you shocked by that announcement?
No, you can't be shocked by that, but the reality is shocking. But we knew it was going. We knew it was coming to this. We just didn't know when. It was a matter of time. We just didn't know when it was going to happen.
Keith, you a little too giddy. Why you so giddy? What's up, Dart? Why you so giddy, Keith?
It's funny because we've been trying to tell them, look, there's not an avalanche. What do you call it? A glacier. It's right there. And they kept going full steam ahead, and they hit it. I was like, I tried to tell you to turn, but you didn't want to listen to me.
They the second Titanic. Because the Xbox is about the size of the Titanic, so I guess it is the Titanic. But yeah, man. This is interesting. This is interesting when you look at the history since the Xbox been here. Who everybody assumed was going to be the one waving the white flag. No one would have said it was going to be Xbox. No one would have thought it was. We all know who we thought. Mario over here looking old and decrepit. That's who we thought. That's who everybody was predicting. Mario going to be coming to Sony and Microsoft. And here we got Halo. And y'all know it's coming to the Switch 2. I found out that them dev kits got to Microsoft real late. That's why we haven't seen a lot. But anyway, we ahead of ourselves. What's up, K-Bum? You got anything? You quiet, Bert? Sir, what's good?
I was just letting Keith talk, man. But this was it was on its way. I like how Keith said it. He said the reality is shocking, but I'm not shocked. I like that. That's a bar. But yeah, this is where it's at, man. This is when is Halo like level stated at the beginning of this podcast? You know it's over. Yeah. Because this is their Mario. This is when you think Halo, you immediately think Xbox. There is nothing else you think about. So yeah, it's surprising. It's surprising that we're here now. I agree with Keith wholeheartedly.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so let's get these views up. Let's get the chat filled up. I know people shocked that we going up on a Wednesday. Hey. We this is emergency. We could not let this week go by. We could not. I couldn't let it pass. I made sure when I knew I wasn't gonna be able to do Thursday, I said, hey, early this week, voice, no voice. Hey, we going up on a Wednesday. We got to talk about this. So, without further ado, we're gonna go into what you've been gaming on. Let's get it. You know what time it is? It's time for What Have You Been Gaming On? Sing it, folks. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. What you been gaming on? 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 Gaming on, gaming on, gaming on. Yes, come on in, all are welcome. Get the word out. We are here, we are live on a Wednesday. So, we are live. I think I got everybody so far that jumped in here. Dark, man, keep doing what you're doing, bro, man. I like them comparisons. I like the video. We might even use one of your videos tonight. Give him a shout out to him. But who want to take the floor first to share what they's been gaming on?
I think I'll go first. I think Keith has gone first the last couple of times. So okay. I'll go ahead and go first. So For me, it's been the usual, which is NBA 2K on the PlayStation.
Wait a minute, Paul. The what?
Usual.
Okay.
The
Hello?
huge.
All right.
I was trying to say the huge, and I got caught in the middle, and I just said what I said. Anyway, so that's NBA 2K on the PS5. That is also Marvel Rivals on the PS5. Actually, there is something I did want to say. There's something new I did. So, a buddy of mine had a. Actually, you know him, the buddy that with the VR buddy.
Oh, okay.
My VR buddy.
Yeah.
So he had an event. He wanted to celebrate his birthday, and so we actually went to a like a gaming facility. It's like a gaming facility slash. They had people playing Magic and Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. I know you get a kick out of that. Like the card trading game, but in the back they had a LAN party room. And so they had a room with like 30 different PCs that you can have a big old LAN party. So I actually did that this past weekend. Played some Mario Kart Double Dash, and good Lord, am I that bad at Double Dash?
Is it
Or was
VR?
it? No. It was at a store. It was at a store.
Got you.
It was at a store. But it was Double Dash on the. It was an emulated 64 version of Double Dash, and no GameCube. GameCube was Double Dash.
Yes.
Was that 64? GameCube. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I was trash at it. I'm like, good Lord. I don't know what. Trying to play Double Dash on a PlayStation controller is horrendous. That was a terrible decision. We should have plugged up one of them old school GameCube controllers. But anyway, I played Soul Calibur 2 and played that in a good minute. Played Team Fortress 2. I never played that before, so I got a chance to do that. Play some Magic the Gathering on the PC. Play some Tekken 8 on the PC. Play some Rivals. It was a big LAN party, man. They had a Soul Calibur.
You ain't called me up. I could have came.
You would have enjoyed yourself, actually. I'll be honest, bro.
I'm enjoying you talking about it. Like, what was my invite?
Man, they were playing StarCraft. Like they had a big LAN party fight with StarCraft. I wish I would have played Halo because I'm pretty good at Halo. I was trash as Team Fortress, but anyway. So I got my butt kicked. I got my butt kicked some of those games.
You're gonna redeem yourself not next year. Don't worry about it.
That's true. That's true. So been playing. So did that weekend. It was dope. It was a fun weekend. And then been still playing. Hades 2, which is A plus. It keeps getting better. I don't know how the story just keeps getting better, but it does. Like I said, I think I'm 30 hours into this game, and one thing I'm gonna say about this game, and then I'll pass it on. This is a game that once you start playing a level, it's hard to put down till you finish the full level, and it takes like 20 to 30 minutes. So once you start, you kind of got to lock in and be locked in the whole time. So it's captured me. It's given my Switch 2 a lot of playtime. And I enjoy the game. I think it's a great game. And kind of just that game alone makes the Switch 2 purchase worth it, in my opinion. So.
All right. Mr. Norris, the floor is yours, sir.
Yeah. First of all, I want to say shout out to Miss Video Game Her. I'm just going to talk about the game she was playing. The game she was playing is called Palia. Anyway, she needed my help this weekend. She was trying to complete a mission, and I had to go into the game and ask for something. I think it was like or request something so she could complete a mission or something like that. So if you like those survival type games like Palia, Luck is heavily inspired by like Breath of the Wild or whatever. So yeah, shout out to her.
I don't think I've ever heard that game.
It's on PlayStation 5. Actually, it's free. She actually is playing it right now. It's a free to play game. So
yeah, I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's one of the survival type games.
She said, "I hate you. You hated it."
No way,
He
no,
up here,
wait,
he
no.
up here front, Neil, like he was enjoying stuff. I really enjoyed this
Hey,
game the whole time. He was hating on
I
it.
never said that. I said I jumped in to help her with a mission, and I jumped right back out.
He enjoyed the company. He enjoyed the game. That's all that was.
As a matter of fact, I had just deleted the game. She was like, "Hey, can you do me?" I was like, "Oh, I just deleted it. Let me go ahead and reinstall it."
He was out of there.
The next game that I play, and I'm actually going to try to play this game to completion. I never played this game from start to finish, and that's Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. Never played it from the beginning to end. That is on the NSO. I started playing it the other day. I haven't picked it back up. Might play it again before I go to bed tonight. We'll see. But yeah, Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. Might try to get that cracking. Since the last podcast, I have since deleted Ninja Gaiden 4.
What?
I do not. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna play that game. But
Says
still-
do not recommend.
yeah, I don't really want to play that game. But
what? Why? Like, you gotta explain if you're gonna do that, sir. You gotta let us know why you're doing it. Like, are you not enjoying it, or what's up? That's not a skippable. Hey, I deleted it, so let's move on. You gotta explain.
yeah, I just didn't want to play it, man. I'm not even gonna say it was difficult. I just didn't want to invest. The fighting mechanics is good, but it's like while you're fighting, you're also getting shot, and I'm like, why I can't like block stuff? Like I can't, move out of the way of stuff, and I just didn't want to invest. I didn't want to take the time to actually get good.
Got you.
So
They putting hands and feet to you.
I mean, I wasn't losing. I wasn't even losing, but I just didn't feel like investing, and so I pivoted. And I bought Stellar Blade.
Moody Blade.
Moody
Blade is here.
All right, let me explain.
You got tired of the thin and needed some thickness. I see what's going on here.
Come on, girl.
Right,
come on, E.
These these little hard leg dudes. I don't care about no Ryu. I need some thickness. Okay, go ahead. I'm here what you're talking about.
Let me explain. So I remember hearing K-Bone say, it's like what'd you say? It's like a Souls like. I'm like,
It is Souls like.
hold on, let me get there. Hold on. I was like, I don't think so. I think it's a button smasher, yada yada yada. So that's how I went into the game playing the demo. So I played the demo once before. I didn't complete it. And I played the demo again this time around, and I got to the boss, and on a platter, he handed my butt to me, and I was like, "How can I beat this dude?"
If you went in there button smashing, Lord Jesus.
Went in there button smash, and I'm thinking she finna be dodging like Bayonetta. She don't dodge like that at all. She dodges. She does have a little dodge. She got a little blink move that she can blink behind the character.
And you gotta time it.
And you gotta time it. Like you gotta wait for that icon to pop on that sword. And even then, you might not even get it. Trust me. But I went in and dude beat me like 3 or 4 times. And then the last time I was like, wait, let me chill. So I played him again, and I actually started to try to parry, block, do
there
all
you go.
things. And I was like, oh, it is Souls like.
That's funny, bro.
I mean, regular enemies will kill you in this game if you're not careful. If
Hands
you're not
to
smart,
feet, brother.
hands to feet. Like you'll use up 2 of your little energy recharge or whatever on a regular enemy. You're like, no, I gotta
No
get
way.
So for me, it was more of a challenge. Like, yeah, she looked nice, but it was more of a challenge. Like, why am I getting my butt handed to me in this game? I don't like this. So I had to buy it, played it, and right before we got on the podcast, I had to go find a save spot. I'm in
Oh yeah, them save spots. You gotta find them, brother.
Yeah. So I'll give you an update more when I get, play some more of that game. But so far, graphically, obviously, it was great on PC. I'm getting about 110 frames per second on it. So,
Nice.
I don't know what it's doing when I'm in combat. I gotta look at my stuff. And I'll finish with very last game, Chronos. I wasn't really playing it like that. I played a little bit, then I cut it off. And shout out to Miss Video Game her again. She got a chance to watch me play. You know what I'm saying? I was, you know, I was, you know what I'm saying? I put,
Ow.
I faced a boss.
K-Bub, let him have his sound effects, man.
My bad, my bad, my bad.
Pew, pew, pew.
Don't do him like that.
My
I
bad.
was There's this boss in the game where he's like he looks like black noodles or something like that, and he goes into the floor. And also in this game, regular enemies will hand you your butt too if you're not careful. But he goes into the floor, he's doing all these things, and then you fight him. He beat me once, and I didn't know what to do. And then the second time around, I got him. Like my life is on the line. The screen is flashing red, and I got one shot off, and I shot him right in the head and killed him, and it was great. I was like, oh, thank God I ain't have to do that again. So basically, like she said in the chat, the story for this game is very interesting. You taking the essence of these people, you're going into the past, and you're taking their essence and you're putting it in this machine. I don't know what all that means just yet, but now I'm going into this one little area where I'm having to find. So one of the characters told me about another character. Now I'm going to search for that other character. I'm probably not doing a good enough job with telling about this game, but the game is fun. It's you would think it's like Resident Evil, but it's really not. Like when you really have to focus on your ammunition, you really got to focus on your health and how many things you can carry. Like, you know how Resident Evil, they give you a case and you can move things around. Well, with this one, you got about 4 or 5 slots and you can't carry any more stuff. So it's really inventory management. Oh, I forgot about the one boss that popped out the wall and scared the bejesus out of me. Cause anyways, it's a lot, but I highly recommend Chronos. Yeah, great game so far.
Have you played Dead Space?
A little bit. I didn't like it.
So it don't remind you of Dead Space? Because that's what looking at it, it reminds me of Dead Space, but you sound like you said it's not.
It might be. I don't know. I didn't play much of Dead Space. I didn't like Dead Space. And I also played that one game from, I think that's inspired by Dead Space. I didn't like that one either.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the one that came out a couple years ago.
Who?
You said the one that came out a couple years ago?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, it's made by the Dead Space developers. Yeah.
Okay, shouts out to Chariot Man. We also got is that the same person? Dark Star up here twice? Okay. I think that's it. But so I played a little bit of Mario Kart World with the daughters this week. I did get back into Silk Song. I didn't stay there long, Cable. I didn't stay long, but I did turn it on. I intended to put in I wanted to go back and see what because I hadn't played it in a while since I got Star Wars. And that was Cyberpunk. I wanted to play Cyberpunk, but I never got around to doing it. I started feeling bad, so that didn't happen. But I have been playing a heck of a lot of Star Wars, and I got some footage up. I finally got off the planet. I forgot what the planet I'm on. I don't know if it's Tatooine or where I'm at. And I finally got in the ship and flew out into the outer space, into the, to the space. And I'm going to say this, man. I had to pause. Like, I literally had to pause and just take it in. Now, like I said, I haven't seen this on the PlayStation 5 and other consoles, but this really blew me away at how nice this looked. And the footage you see here is my footage. I'm kind of playing with one hand, trying to. No, I'm not. I'm not playing with one hand. I did that with you guys. I was recording with one hand, but it didn't upload it. But this is me capturing it from the Switch 2. This is in 720p. It doesn't really give you for real, how it looks. But man, it's really impressive. It really is impressive on the Switch 2. And it's like y'all can bring Star Fox any day don't know what y'all waiting on, but y'all can bring Star Fox. It's time. Like it's time. Nintendo stop
Didn't
playing.
Ubisoft do a
They got
on the Switch? Did they have like a
Star something? It's a space and it has Star Fox in it.
yeah. Okay, that's
I
what I
got it
thought.
upstairs. Where's that game called, man? Keith.
I'm not
I'm
a Nintendo person. I couldn't tell you.
The game Ubisoft made with the ships and Star Fox they put Star Fox in it in the Switch version. Star something, ain't it? Star Link or Star something.
Starlink sounds right. Goodness gracious. I know what you're talking about, though.
Yeah, if y'all can remember that game that features Star Fox on the Switch version, Starlink. I was right. Yeah, Starlink, and I got it upstairs. It was cool. It was cool. I don't know. I couldn't get into it like I wanted to.
I wanted to get in the game so bad, but it didn't.
What's up, Lewis? Welcome to the show. I think that's Lewis Connor. Is that right? Corey? Connor? 2703. Welcome to the show, bro. But yeah, man. So I've been playing this. I am impressed. I really am, and this really has me excited for the possibilities. I'm gonna go ahead and use Keith. I'm gonna go ahead and use dark footage on that we had up here. This has me excited for this right here, man.
Assassin's Creed Shadows on Switch 2 is shaping up to be such an impressive port, honestly,
Yeah,
right?
that's
So everyone's
Dark
seen the
talk.
Switch 2
Y'all
versus
need to go
PS5
follow
Pro
him.
comparisons. That's up on the PsyQ YouTube channel. I don't know if I said that right. And I gotta say that the fact that the side-by-sides of the visuals are this comparable to each other, that really lets me know that we weren't wrong about just how capable the Switch 2 would be, and also how we're really starting to hit late-stage diminishing returns. You can really play these third-party games on Switch 2 and get a close enough visual experience to even the higher end systems, which is insane. I wanted to get a better idea of what the actual full release might look like on Switch 2 once the game actually comes out. So I went back and looked at AC Shadows on Xbox Series S, and you got to remember that before the Switch 2 dropped and before we saw what games were going to look like.
That's what stood out to me in your video, bro, was you making that connection to Series S, and when you said we should start looking at Series S, and those games that's on there, and we can use those as a benchmark to see what the Switch 2 version will and should look like. I thought that was a dope. Well, not that we didn't know it, but you bringing that up and actually pulling up Assassin's Creed Shadows on Series S, that was dope to me. That stood out to me in this video.
Like, people were saying it wouldn't be able to produce anything close to a Series S level experience, right? That it would be closer to PS4, at most PS4 Pro. So I decided to go back, look up what Digital Foundry was reporting for the Series S version of this game, and it's going to be really interesting to see just how many areas the Switch 2 version.
So go check that brother out, man. That's Dark. Y'all see him up in here, man. He always showing us love, so we're going to show him some as well. Go check that brother out. Subscribe to his channel. The whole nine.
Version falls in line with, or maybe even exceeds, the Series S version. So what did Digital Foundry report? According to them, it natively runs at between 720 and 1080p. That
301. Good stuff, bro. Good stuff. All right, so without further ado, we got to get into this, because I don't know how long my voice is going to hold up. So, as y'all know, we've been talking for the last 2 weeks about what is going on with Microsoft. What is taking place over there in Xbox land, and all the happenings. And the week before, they jacked up the price of Game Pass and jacked up the price a second time of their hardware. And we thought they was done. Okay, they finished in the next week. That's when they jacked up the price of Game Pass, and we was like, it's over. But we was like, okay, well, they might still be able to redeem themselves. You know, they had the Rogue Ally Xbox X 2700 V8, whatever that thing is, Ally, for $1,000. Well, okay, that knocked them back down again. But there's like you know how Microsoft is. They cannot help but top themselves in negativity. So they decided to do the most egregious. They came in, we got to make a bang. We got to make a splash. What can we do to signify it's over? Everybody, what can we do? And I hear somebody running down the hall. Hey, well, I got an idea. What's your idea? Let's put Halo on PlayStation 5. And it was over at that point. At that very moment, everyone who saw the announcement knew this is it. It's officially over, man. So, Halo, I'm going to pull up this version. I got it in our chat. Let me find it here in a second. Halo is coming to PlayStation 5, PC, which it's already been on PC. Steam, I guess that's the one it's coming to. Steam, and we all know eventually Switch 2. At least we believe so. So we could not. This is too big of an announcement to not jump on here and talk about. So this is Halo Campaign Evolved. We all know it's being rebuilt in Unreal Engine 5. Am I not mistaken on that? Am I correct on that?
Correct.
That's correct. I thought okay. So it's being and it's being rebuilt, re-engined in the UR5 engine, and now it's going UE5 engine, Unreal Engine, yeah, UE5 engine, and now it's going everywhere. So I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna let these guys discuss. Who want to hit the track first?
I can go first.
Go ahead.
After you play it. Are you want me to go first? Or?
Yeah, we could talk while it's playing. They know what Halo is. We ain't got to. They can watch and listen at the same time. Go ahead.
Well, let me start at the beginning. I have no connection with Halo whatsoever. When Halo was making its huge splash, I was playing other stuff. Halo wasn't it. When I did get a chance to play Halo, I hated the controls. I hated driving the Warthogs. I was like, what is this? I'm not finna sit here and play this. So I don't have the connection with Halo like you guys do. So for me, when that dude ran down the hall saying he has an idea to bring the whole slate of Xbox games over to PlayStation,
bro,
it didn't bother.
It's crazy. As soon as while you saying PlayStation, they showing the PlayStation controller. I'm like, I know that sunk hearts when they saw this. Go ahead.
So for me, it didn't carry the same weight, but I'm not oblivious to what's happening here. You know, because like for me, if I saw Nintendo games on a PlayStation or Xbox or what have you, I would be like, dang, that's crazy. But I wouldn't be tripping. And I've seen these Xbox dudes. Honestly, a lot of these Xbox dudes didn't give me what I wanted. I wanted a little bit more vinegar and salt. They didn't do that. And I think it's because they had already accepted it. When you saw Gears, what's it called? Gears Ultimate, and you saw Horizon, I was gonna say Horizon Zero Dawn, but Forza Horizon 4 or 5 go over to the PlayStation, and you saw the other 4 games go over to PlayStation that Phil Spencer had mentioned. It was coming to this. This is where we were headed. And to me, I was like, I don't know why why Microsoft is holding on to it. So not to be long-winded, but what I did notice with this is the fact that just like with Gears of War, they're rebuilding the game. And it almost seems like they're rebuilding the game to cater to a new audience and not their old audience. And
that's true.
They're adding. There's a lot of people mad that they're adding sprint to the game.
Yep.
Like, you're adding sprint? That's not Halo. Yeah,
It's not.
it's not Halo. I get it. I understand, but you're bringing this game to a wider audience, and these are modern controls. There was some other things they was complaining about too. I think it was the one of the guns showed you the ammo on the back or something like that that wasn't in the original or something like that.
And
Little
the Warthog, they had an extra seat.
sorry. The Warthog has an extra
It's
seat.
four. It's 4 seasons. Yeah, I think it's like 4 some seasons, something like that now.
God forgive him.
It's online. It's 4-player online instead of 2. Local is 2. Online, you can play up to 4-player co-op.
Yep.
That's dope, though.
Okay.
That's Helldivers. No, that's dope.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? But hey, but I think the changes that they made are great. And like I said, I think they're trying to cater to a new audience that they're bringing in, the PlayStation audience. And I think people just got to, deal with the fact that this is the new Xbox. They're about making money because unfortunately they put themselves in a bind with the Game Pass, and they encourage their own user base to not purchase games. So now they got to go out and find the money, and the only way to find money is to open those games up to everywhere else. So for me, the Xbox we know is that's over with. Like Level said earlier, it's over. That's done with. But these games aren't going away. Halo is still here. Your Call of Duties are still here. Your Gears are still here. It's just that there's no more console war when it comes to these games. So if you love these games, you're gonna still support them. If you only supported them because PlayStation didn't have them, and now you're like, I don't want to play these games no more, then I question your loyalty to video games in general. So
Lewis Conyer, Torrance Davis, K-Bum. I ain't heard that name in a minute. How you know about
I
some
read it
Torrance
too.
Davis?
I
He
saw it.
foretold about this years ago. Are you connected? How are you connected to Torrance Davis, bro? Because that's at least 6, 7. That's what, about 7 years, K-Bum?
That's a little back in the past. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
that's FTFUandplay.com. That's
Yeah.
when we was on there. Torrance Davis, that's the most cussingest boy. That brother right there. Yeah, man. How do you know
familiar with
Torrance?
the
Let us
name.
know.
I'm familiar with the name. I don't know that story though.
Yeah, Torrance Davis was the one who I debated on Bitbag. Yeah. You was part of Bitbag. Okay. That I debated Hip Hop Gamer on the Torrance Gamer Warzone podcast. They invited me on Hip Hop Gamer. We got into it we was going back and forth on Twitter. He's like, well, let's debate it. And he invited me on to their podcast. And I held my own with Hip Hop Gamer. And then I kind of joined FTFUandplay.com and Bitbag and all that stuff. And was writing and doing content for them. My stuff was showing up on their stuff. And that's how we almost went to E3, was through them, through Torrance Davis and all them. Me, K-Bum, and Mr. L Live almost went to E3 one year. So, yeah, that's what's up, man. Shouts out to you, bro. That's cool to see that connection, man, because I'm like Torrance Davis. Wait a minute. How you know Torrance? But anyway, go ahead, K-Bum. Floor is yours. Or was you done, Keith? I don't want to. Were you?
Yeah. I was pretty much done. I do want to know that story though. Just
okay,
FYI.
we'll tell you. I'll tell you.
All right.
Go ahead, K-Bum.
No problem. Man, this is it. It's funny. So GameStop actually put out a tweet announcing.
I got that. Hold up.
This is funny. GameStop has actually been doing some funny stuff.
I would have made sure I had all that loaded up.
Oh man, we already told you where I've been at today. But GameStop has been they've been acting a little funny, been acting like Wendy's the last couple of months. I don't know if you guys have noticed that they've been kind of being the troll of the internet streets when it comes to gaming. So I find that funny. But as a level kind of gets that up, GameStop kind of put out a little article or tweet from their point of view, announcing the the end of the console wars. It was their little ceasefire of the console wars. Yeah, I'm trying to get that up. So that was kind of funny. Was that Keith?
I said I forgot all about that.
Yep. So it's I don't know, man. It's rough, man, for Xbox fans. So I do have a connection with Halo. My connection with Halo goes back to college days. This was if you were doing anything in the dorm on a Friday night or Saturday night, if you were still in the dorms, you were most likely playing Halo. That's what you were doing, and what you were doing is you had a little LAN going on, so you had your door was open, and you were playing Halo against the dudes a couple doors down, and you were talking smack down the hallway as you're playing Halo. Four people on the screen, shooting people and killing people. I mean, I have very fond memories of setting up shop and finding somebody who had an Xbox. At that point, I didn't, but find somebody with an Xbox and hopping in the little LAN party and talking smack to all the homies around or down the hallway. So yeah, but seeing this game come to PlayStation, I don't know, man. I kind of have mixed emotions about it because to me, like this is essential Xbox. This is the Mario of Xbox. This is their mascot. And so, yeah, okay, you got the article up. Did you want to talk about that real quick? Level.
You want me to read
you want to talk about it? Yeah, you can read it.
Okay, so it says, and it's joking because we all know when the console wars really started, but it says GameStop declares the console war over. Whereas, and the way that they got it wrote, it's so lawyer easy. Whereas for the past 2 decades, the global gaming community has been engaged in an ongoing and increasing petty conflict known as the console wars. Whereas said conflict originated in the early 2000s, which this was wrong, with the release of Halo Combat Evolved as an Xbox exclusive title. Whereas Halo Campaign Evolved is officially coming to PlayStation in 2026 with cross-play platform play. Therefore, GameStop, acting under its authority as a neutral entity and the world's retail gaming and trading destination, false, hereby declare the official concession of the console war. All claims to exclusivity are hereby dissolved. Council loyalists are instructed to cease hostilities, disband militias, and enjoy this new era of gaming. GameStop will continue to operate as a
demilitarization.
I can't see it. I gotta blow this up.
Demilitarization.
Oh,
I probably said it wrong.
Demilitarization. Okay, zone offering hardware, accessories, and trade-ins to combatants and on all sides. Okay, power to the player. Okay, so that's them. Now y'all know the console war started with Sega does what Nintendo does. So let's technically that's where it started. But that's what K-Ball talking about. They've been trolling. Go ahead, K-Ball.
They've been trolling. Yeah. So getting back to the point, man, it's hard to see the icon, the Mario of Xbox brand, being
demilitarized. I can see it now. It's demilitarized zone.
Thank you, sir.
Did we say that? Or did we say something else?
I thought we did, man. You know, I be messing up on words too, so don't hold me to it.
Right. Demilitarized.
Yeah, and so, man, it's tough. It's tough to see that, and I'm probably getting it. So for me, it's more on the nostalgia piece because I did grow up playing it. I if you're gonna bring it, keep it the way it was. It's kind of how I like it. If I didn't have sprint, don't give me sprint. If I didn't have auto aim, don't give me auto. I guess you know what? I don't fully believe that. Let me take that back, Keith, because the enhancement they made for What is our game called? Good Lord.
What game?
Mass Effect. There you go.
Oh.
The changes they made for Mass Effect, the collection edition, is the only reason I finished it. So let me take that back, because if they would have kept Mass Effect 1 the way it was, there's no way I was finished Mass Effect 1.
Yeah, they definitely need to change it.
Yeah, so you know what? It's a case by case basis. Let me say that I'm not always keep the nostalgia. I'm not always for changing it modern. I think it's a case by case basis, and determined from that perspective, especially with what you're changing. But yeah, I'm probably gonna get it. I've never really got any of the Master Chief Collection, so it'll be brand new for me. Because I've never dove. This is like their third time releasing the Master Chief Collection or whatever. So it'll be new to me. And so I'll be getting it, but it is a sad time, and it's even sadder when we continue on what else we have to talk about with Xbox, because what they're doing here doesn't make sense with what they're trying to do for the future. They don't really coincide with each other, but we'll get on that point when we talk about that topic.
So right now I'm showing, because we got to deal with the fan base and how we think they take it. What's up, Fred? Welcome to the show. So I was on Twitter, now known as X, and I found this funny right here. There's a dude going down an escalator. I think that's how you say it. And it's a dude coming up the escalator with a dude going down with an Xbox, and it has Halo Infinite on it. And it has a dude going up the escalator with a PlayStation 5 with Halo. And you see
That's funny.
The dude is just broken. And it's like, I know that's how they must feel. And it's not funny. I'm not laughing at you guys. I'm just saying this is funny to me. But
no, it's funny.
I'm
laughing at that.
I'm laughing at him a little bit.
Now, there was a conversation. I'm trying to get back to it that me and Keith was talking about, but it was something Keith responded to. I don't really want to go with me and you talked, but I want to get to the main conversation from, what is his name? What was the name of that?
Sadia, that guy?
Yeah, I got him. I got it right here.
Microsoft leader.
So let me get some of this club closed. It's got too much open. My computer like, stop it. You got too much going on, level. Come on. All right. So let's listen to this. Get a real-time Xbox fan sentiments and see, and then we can explore how we feel. Let me stop laughing. This is sad, man, but let's go.
Forza is over there. Gears is over there. Halo was obviously next, and but for me, it's like, okay, fuck it.
Excuse the language.
Kill my platform of choice. You kill my brand. Well, I'm gonna go down with the shit, but I ain't supporting this hobby. I'm not supporting it in the way you guys want me to support it. I ain't buying no damn games. Social media, Microsoft, Amy Hood, Satya, Alien, AI, Nadella. That's it. Going down with ship. I am retiring. So I don't know what this means for my channel, my online presence, what it does for videos moving forward, what hobbies I might pick up. But pretty much at the end, this whole Xbot phase is completely over. I have retired. I'm done. Fuck them all.
Now, let me say this, man. I'm not laughing at dude. But that is real. That's not fake at all. That brother's not acting.
Shout out to Kid Smooth, man. Shout out to Kid Smooth, man.
Is that who that is?
Yeah.
He not. I don't keep up with these dudes. But if this would have happened to Nintendo, let me say, prior to the Wii U era, minus the language, this would have been me. Absolutely, would have been me. I would still feel hurt if Nintendo went third party like that, and we, and like what they're going through. Because I'm a Nintendo fan, so I'm not laughing at dude. But those are real emotions. So we know that he's not the only one feeling this way and looking across and just having that. And it's we human. We connect with things. And those things become what we champion, those brands and all that. Sometimes it's unhealthy, but we naturally gravitate to things we find connection to. And I hate that he's don't want to continue to do his channel and all that stuff. I think that's too extreme. But
don't believe him.
I don't believe him, but I'm just saying the fact that he said it, if he actually goes through with it, yeah, that's crazy. But so how as gaming fans, not being directly affected by what's going on with Microsoft, seeing stuff like this, how does it make you feel as a gamer, seeing somebody who's connected to this community, connected to this brand, seeing their brand basically go not necessarily away, but from what they have been accustomed to all this time? It's changing, and it's changing in a way that doesn't give them any what'd you say? Yeah, well, it doesn't give them any identity now because anybody can play these games wherever they are. So you take away that thing that made them so connected and into that ecosystem, because you got to invest in it, because you want people to invest in what you invested in. If you start giving your stuff to other platforms, that kills the need to invest in the hardware or anything. Yeah, you can still play it, but it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? So how do y'all feel about what he shared there? I'll let one of y'all go, then we'll move on to the next topic.
Yeah, I'll go. Level, I'm right there with you. During the Wii U era, I probably would have crashed out or something or whatever, because I was really attached, and like you said, probably in an unhealthy way. But I think I had a renaissance or a resurgence after it, after the Wii U era and the Switch came back. And even in the beginning of the Switch's life cycle, I was like, Nintendo really gonna pull through? But by this time, I'm not solely playing on Nintendo. I mean, I wasn't playing on Nintendo solely back then either, but I was still attached to it. I was playing my Mass Effects and all those types of games, Last of Us. So like you said, he's human. But I think for gamers like Kid Smooth, shout out to Kid, this is no disrespect to him or anybody like that. But for those Xbox fans that was in the streets fighting online, their fight is recent. A lot of that Wii U stuff happened so long ago that we've been able to get past it. But their fight is recent, and they were constantly saying Xbox is gonna turn it around and go support this. Game Pass is the best deal in gaming. All the stuff that they've said is still on YouTube, and it's kind of embarrassing. So you got to eat that. Kid Smooth has to eat that. And any other Xbox gamers that I can't think of off the top of my head, they got to eat that. I know some guys left Xbox at the turn of the PS4. You got to eat that. It's all out there. So I think it's a little bit of embarrassment, shame. You did all this and they never flew you out. They never flew you out. You ain't get no free meals. You know what I'm saying? You fought a good fight for them, and they just said, screw you, and we're going to put our games everywhere else. So, thank you, Nia. Wait till E3, and every time E3, and don't get it twisted. The last few E3s, Microsoft was showing out. I think, was it E3? Or whenever they had the Xbox showcase, they were showing out.
The last two Summer Showcase, they had the best show.
Yeah, they were showing out, but the problem was a lot of them games was going elsewhere. So it's like they couldn't even really relish in the thought of oh, look at these games that's coming to my, it's going to yours too? Oh, it's going to the Switch. Oh. So it was like these dudes have had the rug pulled from under them. So I get the human element, and it's just something they're just going to have to go through and learn like we learn. They just video games. We're just a number. Play the games where you want to play it. Do not get yourself attached like that. I am a Nintendo fan through and through. But if Nintendo, I'm gonna state it again. If Nintendo games showed up on Steam, I'm buying Nintendo games on Steam, and I'm gonna laugh at all the Nintendo fans who are in the on Twitter X crying. I'm laughing at y'all. I'm telling you, these people are out here to make money.
Don't laugh
They
at
don't
me, man.
care about you.
Don't be laughing.
I'm
at
laughing
me.
at you too, Level. I don't care. I'm laughing. These folks out here to make money, and that's what it is. I give them money for a service. That's all it is. It's an exchange. So that's where they got to come to terms with it. It's an exchange.
Two things that made me jump off that level of fandom. One was it was just unhealthy, and the community showed me how unhealthy it was because I thought I loved Nintendo until I jumped on YouTube, and I realized I'm not I'm a Nintendo fan. I am normal. I refuse to play PlayStation and all that out of hate, but I didn't have that level of hate. Right? I could appreciate other systems, and I would say the two games that broke it was Ninja Gaiden on the Xbox, Dead or Alive on the Xbox, and Nathan Drake and God of War. Nathan Drake broke all that. It's like, man, them games were great. Once I got that PlayStation 3, that became my system of that generation, and that whole console war stuff was broke for me from that point on. But yeah, you can't be that level of unhealthy. I get when you're around people that love they love the power on Nintendo at that time. So a lot of the friends I had was PlayStation guys, and I was the outlier because I was playing the kiddie system. Even K-Bun wife said, "You still playing that kiddie?" I was like, "Lord, even you too, ma'am." Anyway, but yeah, K-Bun, come through here, give me your thoughts as a Sony fan, but I don't think you gonna play with the games that you willing to try Steam, you willing to try Google Play. So you are not, you gotta switch. You a PlayStation guy, but you not go down with the ship PlayStation. If the games go elsewhere, you going where the games are. How do you feel about the community and what you just saw? Oh, he mute. If you talking, you mute, bro.
I mute. I was definitely mute. So I'll say this really quick before I get going with it. I had a buddy of mine, and we were PlayStation buddies. And he came over one day and saw my original OG Xbox. And he looked at me and said, "How could you?" How could you?
Right. I had a friend like that in college where D-Rick, that's what his name was, and John was the other dude. They both, he's the same dude I'm talking about. They was PlayStation guys. Well, John wanted to play Ninja Gaiden, so he bought an Xbox. D-Rick, like he had committed a sin, like angered by that Xbox being in that house. I was like, dude, it ain't that serious, man. That I wasn't that type of a fan. He's like he a traitor. I'm like, cause he playing Ninja Gaiden is good. Then I caught him playing it.
Yes.
Like, oh, so now you see why he bought that Xbox. Go ahead though, my bad.
So I like I said, I've been a gamer for a long time. And this buddy of mine, we used to meet up. I used to go over his house, and we would watch E3 together. Like this is the type of this is high school. Actually, high school days, and we would either meet up at my house, meet up at his house, and we would watch E3, watch the press conferences, watch the interviews. We were that dedicated, and I was a huge gamer. I always been that way, and I love being in the know and knowing things and knowing what's going on. So that's kind of been my thing. And this is the brother. This is pretty much like my brother, and he looked at me with so much disgust because I had that Xbox, and as you said, Level. I'm gonna go where the game's at. Here's my opinion, and this is and let people know. I'm not one of these real YouTube dudes that's hardcore and going to have their own channel, have their image behind them, and all their fanboyism thing. That ain't me. I ain't never been K-Bomb. And I'm gonna say this: If you have tied yourself that much into a brand that if they go belly up, you have to rethink your entire life. I will say, from my position, you are doing gaming wrong. And people can give me hate if you want to. You can give me flack if you want to. These businesses don't care about you. If they care about you bringing them money, but they don't care about you. They don't care about your little channel, even your big channel. They'll block you. They'll copyright you. They'll cancel you. Come on, man. These businesses are about making money. And I understand that's been your cash cow. That's how you made money. But if you're at the point where you're not making the money, you let the money make you. And I will go on record and I'll look at any one of these dudes in the eyes and I will tell you, if you have tied yourself that much into a brand and you ain't getting paid by them, if they ain't putting dollars in your pocket, if Microsoft ain't, see, Paris getting paid to talk about Microsoft. That's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
That's a part of your job now.
Facts.
That's a part of your job. So if he's upset, I understand him being upset.
He getting flown out.
He getting flown out and they paying bills.
This is my livelihood, sir. This
is your livelihood. I understand. I don't have sympathy, brother. I don't either.
But I do and I don't. I don't have sympathy for what you're saying, that level of fandom, but just being, into in a brand and it leaves. Not that you gonna quit gaming but you just, hey, it's sad to see it go. Like the way I got sympathy for a little bit for that, but what if their whole livelihood is wrapped around being what we call knight for these brands?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
You have used the console wars for your benefit. So don't get mad when the console wars is over because you have used people's emotions in this console wars to manipulate them and keep your pockets
this brother
full.
Dropping bombs. What'd you say? Use your console wars for your own benefit, taking advantage of people's emotions. Bro, what other bomb did you drop? Let me see. You dropping. You sound like Trump right now. You bombing everything.
I don't have sympathy, brother. This is what you've done. You have allowed this to be, and you have made this your. This has become you, and this should have never been you, because gaming is for everybody. Period. But. Like I said, man, I keep myself mouth closed because I get, if I talk like that, I get hate from this side. I talk like that, I get hate from that side. But I'm just being 100% honest with you in these internet streets. When all said is done, Sony go belly up, if Nintendo go belly up, if Steam, I'm going, whoever is making the game that I want to play, that's where I'm going to be at because I enjoy gaming. I love talking about games, but it's from a perspective of a gamer, not of a person manipulating people who is saying things not because they believe in it, but saying things because that is what's going to get them the audience that they. Hold on. Let me stop. All right, I'm done. I'm done.
Okay,
I'm done.
Right.
Let me just sit myself down. Go ahead, man. It's yours.
All these bums. Okay. All right. So I am in full agreement with you, sir. And this is one of the reasons I left the gaming community, and I realized I was not like them. My first system, now I go back. Now I was reading what Nia was saying. I do go back to. I remember when Sega came out with Sega Does What Nintendo Don't. I was about 10, 11. So I'm looking at them graphics and I'm like, I know Pops is not finna buy me that this year because he just got us a Nintendo. And I wanted Mario and I was Nintendo, so I chose I could have got a Genesis. I chose the Nintendo over the Genesis, but my cousin them had the Genesis. And I remember going over there playing Eternal Fighters, like, oh, this is cool. And Sonic 2. Man, so I've never been to the point I can't look at something and be like, that's dope. And the first system that I actually ever bought with my own money was the Dreamcast, not even the Nintendo system. And I love the Dreamcast. And and I hated to see, when Dreamcast was going through this, I hated to see what happened to 2K. I hated to see what happened, to NFL 2K and all that. But like K-Bum said, it's not going to stop me from gaming, though. It ain't going to stop these hands from touching controllers, violating them in all types of ways to get what I want done on that screen.
He trying, Keith. He trying to go there with the pause. He really did try, Keith.
I am not so loyal to Nintendo that I can't find gaming elsewhere. It'll be a sad day to see Zelda and Mario and Metroid Prime and all that go to another platform. That would be, wow, this is the end of an era. It won't be the same Nintendo, no more Nintendo made hardware. I want that to continue. But if need be, I will be playing elsewhere. If it's PlayStation, Lord knows if it's Google Stadia, if it has games on there and I can play them, level would be where the games are. If you give up because the platform you invested in, and we all invest in certain, K-Bum, what he just said, is still invested in Sony. I invest in Nintendo.
Absolutely.
K-Bum is invested in Nintendo. I invested in Sony. I don't understand that level of loyalty. I'm not going to stop playing games because you left. I understand what it is. I love you, the Xbox. I love you, Sony. I love you, Nintendo, but I'm not going to stop playing games because you done. Sega didn't stop me from playing games. I was sad to see Sega go. It was messed up. I love some of the stuff they did, but I'm not done with gaming over it. No, that's not going to happen. So I'm with you, K-Bum. That's doing gaming backwards. We are gamers first. And I would say for me, jumping on YouTube made me realize I am a gamer first. I'm not like y'all. Now, I defend Nintendo, but I call Nintendo out just as fast as I defend them. I will, if I feel like what you saying is not genuine, you just saying it to ride a wave, I'm going to call that out. But don't get mad at me when I call out the people that we supposed to be rocking for. I feel like I got the right to call them out just as much as support them. If I'm supporting Nintendo, I'm holding them accountable at the same time. If I'm supporting Sony, I'm calling Sony out. I have come more to the center and not let it be something Nintendo has to win over Sony. I realize that plays no factor in my pockets. What am I fighting this war for? I'm not in them offices. I'm enjoying what they making. I'm glad God of War is great. I'm glad Last of Us was what it was. I'm glad these games are coming. Oh, thank you for putting Halo on PlayStation 5. I can play it now. Gears of War, I really just want to play it on the Switch too because I want to have it mobile. But if that was the case, PlayStation 5 it is. That's where I'm at. I'm when you become a man, you put away childish things. It's childish, man. Come on, y'all. It's too old. I'm too old to be worrying about a piece of plastic in that sense. And yes, and I still tell you, I prefer Nintendo. I do. But that's not going to stop your boy from playing no games. So, man, pick yourself up, dry the tears, wipe your eyes. Gaming continues. And segueing, Microsoft is not done, supposedly. Let's segue into this.
Wait.
Oh, did you have? Go ahead.
I just want to add one more thing that we didn't touch on.
Yes.
People are also upset with Xbox making these moves because they feel in their bodies that there will be no more competition. I don't agree. I think all of these studios are out here making games to compete with one another. It ain't always PlayStation, Nintendo, and Sony competing with each other. the people who made Hi-Fi Rush and the people who made Chronos, although they're all congratulating each other, they want their games to be sold. So there's still going to be competition. Don't think that they ain't going to be out here competing for your dollar and trying to make great content for you. So also, let's be real. Was it really competition? All right, I'm done. Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah.
All right, so to bring a little hope for everybody, what was the dude name again? What was that dude name? Something Smooth.
Kid Smooth.
Kid Smooth for to bring some hope. Microsoft is like, we don't jump off the ship just yet. They got a hybrid system coming, y'all. So they have leaked, and I'm pretty sure they leaked it themselves. Next gen Xbox will reportedly play PlayStation games like God of War, Spider-Man, because it's a PC, it's a console PC hybrid that runs Steam. So you're going to get to play PlayStation games too. A new report has revealed details on Microsoft's next-gen Xbox, console, which is allegedly a console/PC hybrid that will play PlayStation games released on PC via Steam. That means the likes of Sony. Well, okay, no, do that. That means the likes of Sony, Santa Monica, God of War, Insomniac, Spider-Man, and Sucker Punch, Ghost of Tsushima, Ghost of Yote. Come on, y'all. And pretty much all other PC games will all be available on the next gen Xbox in an industry first. Windows Central said that while users of the next gen Xbox can remain inside the Xbox ecosystem, if they want, they can exit to Windows, where the console acts like a traditional Windows PC. That means having access to PlayStation games on Steam and Steam games, and mouse and keyboard games for Blizzard's launchers, Battle.net, World of Warcraft, Riot launchers, League of Legends, etc. Essentially, it sounds like the next-gen Xbox will be as much a PC as it is a console. Perhaps it's more of a PC than a console. In truth, this shouldn't come as much a surprise. Xbox President Sarah Bond has called out the recent released and pricey Asus ROG Xbox Ally handheld as pointing in the direction Microsoft is taking with its upcoming console. And in an interview with Mashable? Is that how you say that? Mashable, I guess. Bond talked in vague terms about what Microsoft is going for, but did strongly suggest it will be an expensive device. The next-gen console is going to be a very premium, very high-end, accurate experience. Bond said, "You're starting to see some of the thinking we have in this handheld ROG Xbox Ally, but I don't want to give it all away." So, the future for Xbox is hybrid PC console. So it's basically the ROG Ally in desktop form. It's the box under the TV that's also a PC as well. All right. What's our thoughts?
Oh, you see what Cherry Man? Before we get too much into that,
Cherry Man, I gave you shots out.
talking about the ROG Ally being a ripoff.
Oh, I didn't see that. He said, "I'm going to make a video about ROG Xbox Ally being a ripoff. Laugh aloud. Nothing, not the X though." Okay, explain, Cherry Man. Go ahead. Who want to take the floor?
The cheaper one. The cheaper one.
Yeah, the $600
Oh,
one.
okay. I got you. Go ahead.
Cable go on that one if you want to.
What's the question again?
What are we thinking about what we just read? The next gen Xbox will be basically a PC hybrid Xbox console that will allow them to actually live in a Xbox ecosystem or cross over into a PC Steam existence and take advantage of PlayStation games on and basically make the Xbox like the PlayStation currently is with Xbox games. So
So are we installing Windows on here? Is
but
is Windows on here? Because I thought why well that's part of the problem, right?
but they saying that the Xbox console can kind of go into a dormant where it's just an Xbox. It's not the Windows kind of doesn't affect it. That's what they saying.
right.
You can turn off Windows. Go. I'm just saying what they saying, bro. I don't know. I don't have no dog in this fight.
Right.
No woof woof at all here. But so, go ahead.
Yeah. I know some of the complaints that we're getting already with the ROG Ally X, Xbox X, or whatever it's called. I know some of the complaints we're getting right now is the fact that Windows is involved in the whole thing, and it's not plug and play as you would want your consoles to be, and so it kind of lose that luster of being what a console should be, something that you can plug up and just play. And so the fact here that they are coming out. So let's punch this right in the face. How can you convince people to spend $1,200 to invest into your ecosystem when you have repeatedly told me that everything else is an Xbox? How can you convince people to invest in your ecosystem when your ecosystem is everywhere else? How can you expect people to invest more money than your better competitors who can buy multiple systems at that price and tell them they should join your ecosystem when your ecosystem has Windows? I'm trying to understand the reasoning behind it all. I'm trying to understand why this makes sense, and I am having troubles because to me, in my mind, in my understanding, none of this makes sense. You get to the point where you pretty much have bowed out of the console race, and that you're done, you're finished, and you say no, but our next console is going to be more and more high end. When even Sony's high end is out here in these streets struggling. So it just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't click. It makes me ask the question, Xbox, what do you like when you lose the console war so bad that you have to give your flagship title to other systems? How then can you come out with an even more expensive system? When Sony had their problem, they flopped. The next system they came out was $100 less. They like, nope, let's do this right the first time. When the PS3 came out of $599, the PS4 came out of $499. They're like, well, we learned. Can't do that. Thank you. Come again. When Nintendo had their woes, when the GameCube didn't do what it did, they said, okay, bet. Here, $199. Enjoy your gaming. Waggle this, right? And it went crazy. It went crazy. It was so much cheaper than the competition. It was like, how can you not get it?
Well, what about Series S then? Wasn't that kind of what they was trying to do with the Series S?
The Series S Well, yes, the Series S says, hey, here's a cheaper option than next gen gaming, and it's even cheaper than the competition. Hey, look, you can buy our cheaper system and get into next gen gaming. It's exactly what it is. That's why I don't understand how you can lose and say, here, buy our new system that's triple the cost.
Got you. You're right. Here, let me hush. Preach up.
I don't know. I'm really struggling here because you've literally told me my TV is an Xbox, my Amazon Fire is an Xbox, my PlayStation that I already own is the Xbox, my next PlayStation is an Xbox. How can you then tell me to say, hey, here's $1,200 for this PC hybrid that no one asked for? Hey, look, you got Windows. You got to update.
Kid Smooth needs something to buy.
Kids move. Kids just go buy a PlayStation on this Nintendo or a PC. Just build your PC. Like okay. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna let Keith talk. I've talked enough. I've ranted enough. But Keith can help me out on this one. Keith, sir.
Yes, sir.
When you build your PC and when you play PC games, these PC games are not optimized for your PC. Are we then saying that these PC games are going to optimize for the hybrid Xbox? Are they going to be brute force like everybody else in the PC space?
I seriously believe they will be brute force.
Then what's the point? And I drop mic and I'm done. I'll leave it right to you, then, Keith.
So y'all don't believe they're gonna make an Xbox that and it anyway, it's beautiful. Go ahead.
PC gamers, I mean, the PC would have to optimize it for PC don't optimize for nobody.
Really don't.
They don't optimize for nobody.
You get updated drivers for sure, yes, but they don't fully optimize like a console would.
Right, I got that part. I'm messing. I was trying to find a joke and I couldn't find it, so I let it go. Dark, cause that's why I sent y'all the video from Beat 'em Ups. Dark Star DX. That's dark. Well, that's dark. Said PC handhelds are just not it. Too much funneling around on top of the crazy price. Right. I was watching Beat 'em Ups, and this will kind of become what K-Bun was saying will become the issue with this hybrid desktop PC Xbox will be the same issue that we have with PC and with the hybrid mobile PCs is too much having to adjust, having to fix, having to do all these updates, all these type of stuff that takes you out of or prolongs the entry into just turning it on and playing games. So when Beat 'em Ups was watching, he's like, I can't recommend it because you don't know when you're going to run into something that you're going to have to fix in order to play the game. Or settings you're going to have to change to play the game. Bro. You can't just turn it on and there it is, it's playing the game. That's why I said this. He was comparing, he's like, they said this is a Switch 2 killer. He was like, no, because they're going to come out with something more expensive and better than this in about 6 months. It's going to be another device that's a little bit better than this. That's about $200 more, and there's going to be another device. So you constantly get newer devices that make this device irrelevant. Then you add all the having to adjust this, having to change this setting, having to download this, having to update this. It's like it's not an experience just pick up and play. So, yeah. So that's what K-Bump said. That's why I was saying, do y'all think they'll be able to achieve an isolated Xbox within the system that can still function like pick up and play? It sounds like y'all are saying no.
Well, I haven't said anything yet. I was just
okay. Right. Well, it seems like K-Bump has been suggesting no. But go ahead, Keith.
Yes, I'm saying no. Exactly.
Yeah. If you heard confusion from my brother K-Bum, it's because it's confusing. Microsoft, you're everywhere, doing God knows what. You're putting your games everywhere. So essentially, you're saying you don't have to worry about buying our platform or buying even into our ecosystem. You can just buy the game because we're going to put it to where you are. But then you turn around and you say, here's a rumored $1,200 device and you want someone to invest in it. Now, my thoughts on this is it's not supposed to be a mass produced option. Like, I think they've settled, and I think they understand that only a select few people are actually going to go out and support their endeavors as far as like devices and things of that nature. So I don't think that they're trying to get into a market where they're trying to fight toe to toe with Nintendo or PlayStation. I do think that they're trying to creep into the PC area, like this title is saying in the article that Level just read, and they're trying to. How can I? Okay, if I was building a PC today and where I wanted it to be, I would have to buy all of these components, right? And on top of that, I have to buy a key for Windows, which is now associated with your email address or whatever your account. So you no longer get the little key that you have to put in anymore. I literally just found that out. So you got to buy Windows, you got to buy all your components, so on and so forth. So I think what Microsoft is trying to do is they're trying to circumvent that process and give you a premium PC experience that sits beside your monitor, your TV, and somehow it's also able to go with you on the go by offering this version of Windows 11 that's built for gaming. And I think that they're trying to sneak into that market. But I think once again, they've already shot themselves in the foot because I don't need it. There's nothing about the things that you provide for me. I don't need it. If I'm a PlayStation gamer, I'm content with buying the few games that you bring over. If I'm a Nintendo gamer, I am content with the few games that you bring over. And like Level mentioned earlier, you have the dev kits now. So I would assume that those games are coming. So why would I do this? Oh, because you gave me an easier way into PC gaming. For some people, they don't like tinkering. For me, I like tinkering. I like buying my pieces piecemeal and put them together because once those one individual pieces break, I can always change it. Like I want to change my fans right now. One of them is spinning kind of weird. I can just go in there, change my fan. I ain't got to send it back to you. I ain't got to send it back. What kind of NZXT? That's the NZXT case. They have nothing to do with the fan that I just put in there. So I don't have to send it back to nobody. I ain't got to deal with nobody, no customer service. I can just do it myself. That's the beauty of PC gaming. But I'm still confused on what you're actually trying to accomplish.
I'm finished.
What are you doing? I hope you do.
Microsoft, this is where all this is stemming from. I don't know if y'all heard about this 30% accountability margin goal for the Xbox division. So what has happened is Phil them are not in control no more. And Microsoft trying to make their money back. So
Step
what it
aside,
is.
children.
Yeah,
Daddy big bucks is in control.
Exactly what happened. When they bought Activision and they bought Bethesda and they spent them $70 billion and all them billions we were saying 2 years ago, and all this money they were spending, at that moment we all knew, oh, they got to get this money back, and we knew what was going on with Xbox currently wasn't getting that money back. So Microsoft reportedly expects Xbox to clear massive 30% profit margin. Do y'all not know that Nintendo is what got the biggest profit margin in gaming, and they have only made that mark once or twice? They hover around 21, 22%, whereas Microsoft hasn't even been 10. So let's read this. So it says, according to a recent Xbox profit margin report, Microsoft is putting major strain on its gaming division with an eye-watering high 30% profit margin target. This wasn't even supposed to be a strictly Xbox podcast, but it's been so much Xbox. It's no secret that Xbox, well, let me bring this in. I don't want to go there. Let's get straight to the point. Microsoft reportedly set a 30% accountability margin goal for the Xbox division, which is significantly higher than the industry average of 17 to 22. Nintendo typically hits in between that. Sometimes they get up to the 30. This target was introduced by Microsoft Chief Financial Officer Amy Hood, not Xbox. Microsoft's chief financial officer. That means, Phil, Sarah, get y'all behinds up. Pick this trash up, sweep these floors, and because we got to figure out what's going on. Y'all are screwed up. Y'all in here sleeping, banana peels. Y'all slipping looking like Mario Kart track. And y'all slipping on oil and everything and spent our money. We got to get this money back. So the financial officer over Microsoft, the chief officer, is on the scene following the acquisition of Activision Blizzard. The goal has led to several significant changes at Xbox, including layoffs, project cancellation. Y'all wonder why Perfect Dark got canceled? This is why. And price increases for the Xbox Series X and Game Pass Ultimate. So what else? Other things she's doing, she wants, and I couldn't find that article where it said that she wants them to focus on cheaper. She basically wants them to reproduce Nintendo. Let me just put it, let's just cut to the chase. They want to see Nintendo numbers. How is Nintendo able to stay in that 17, 20, and hit a little bit above that? How are they doing that? They're making smarter quality titles that are cheaper. And they are cutting anything that's expensive or not a sure bet. And what is a sure bet is going everywhere. Because they got to get 30% margins. They got to bring in some residuals. Meaning y'all done spent so much money that forget these fans, forget these crying gamers, get our money back. That's what is going on. Phil, Sarah, we gave y'all checks. We gave y'all billions. Y'all spent it. Y'all came with these graphs and how we's going to sell this and how Game Pass is going to be revolutionary. We losing money. We unbought these studios. Get our money back or get out. That's what's going on. So
that's a good find. That's a good find, man. Where you find that article? That's a good article.
I've been doing about it. I forgot about it. I was like, wait a minute, this would be perfect to pull in right now. That is what's going on, folks. 30% accountability margin. It's called accountability. Y'all have not been accountable. So no longer are y'all coming up here with schematics and strategies. Get y'all whack selves back downstairs. I'm coming down. Your bedroom ain't cleaned up and sodas cans all over the place. Fire all these people. Clean this room up. Find where this missing money is. Who got my dollars out my purse? That's what they saying. Who took the money out the purse? Sarah, did you go in my purse? Well, give me my $20. That's what they saying right now. So they need that money back. That's a lot of money. Now, Microsoft is worth close to $1 trillion. But $70 billion is no sneeze. Xbox.
Tango Game Works over there. Like, what did I do?
Call of Duty. Activision just released. They just released Call of Duty, and they lost $300 million.
No, that was last year.
It don't matter.
That was sick.
Yeah, they still lost.
The point is, that's why she's down here.
Yeah, that's why she's down here. You're right. You're right. No, you're right.
We bought Activision. That's supposed to bump us up, and we lost $300 million.
No, this reminds me of Friday when it reminds me of Friday when what that Smokey Mama gave him money to go to get the cigarettes. He said this ain't enough. He said make it enough. So they like give me my money. I don't care how much it is. Make it right. You gonna give me mine because we done playing with video games. Make me my money.
Yeah.
Run me my coins. That's funny.
Sound like Jerome from Martin. Where my money? So you're right. Anyway, that's what's going on, folks. If you want to know why all this is happening, why Halo is on PlayStation, why Phil is saying we going everywhere, they got to get this 30%. Their job is on the line. Phil trying to stay in his job. Sarah already leveraged herself. She went over to Tyson Food. Where'd she go?
Tyson.
So they got to get this money. Do y'all
Exit
not?
strategy.
Yeah, they got to get this 30%. And like I said, it's not even a normal. This ain't even normal in gaming. And Nintendo, which is the most efficient out of the three, has only hit it once.
Agreed.
They only hit it once. So that means you got to sell 30 Halos, 30 million Halos, 30 million Gears of War, 30 million Forza Horizon, 25. They got to sell some stuff, and they got to. So yeah, they done with y'all. They done with Kid Smooth. They done with you. They don't care that you giving them the flinger. If you don't want to jump on this, get off the ship. We need our money. You don't want to spend no money, we ain't even talking to you. We have given y'all everything. We haven't gotten nothing from it. If y'all want these doors to stay open, find me my money. That's what they saying. So
that sounds, about right, but like, dog, it's your fault for making day one games on Game Pass.
That's why Amy Hood has taken over. Because that's why I said y'all came up here with these schematics. If we do this, this, and this with Game Pass, and we get Call of Duty, and we get all this, and we get Activision, we could become the major, basically have half a third party that will force them to our Game Pass that's streaming, and we making this much money a year. All right, go do it. Here goes your $70 billion. Make it happen. Get Activision. Go through all that fighting. Put Call of Duty out, and y'all lose $3 million. I bet she was like, okay, that's it. I bet you. Who was the main dude over Microsoft? Bill Gates probably called. Hey, who is Phil Spencer? Hey, wait a minute. Who is Phil Spencer? Who's this guy? Because we need to figure out what they doing over there.
Whose man is this?
Who is this dude? He worse than Matt. What's the dude before him? But anyway,
can't think of his name. I know you're talking about
Matt something. Patrick Matt something. But anyway,
Matt Madrick. No, that's not. Matt.
You
Don
right.
Don
Matrick. There it is.
Yeah.
That's what's going on, folks. They trying to get that money back.
But this is embarrassing, man.
Yeah, it is.
This is what we were saying. Like this goes back to just listening to those Xbox gamers, how they made so much content, kind of like what you were talking about earlier. Y'all made so much content talking about when we get this ABK deal, it's going to be over, and we're all looking at them on the outside looking in. No, it's not. It's not that. You're buying this for what? You're not going to take those games off of anybody's system. I know that was the fear at first, but that would have been foolish. Oh my God. Can you imagine if those games, they lost 300 million, and imagine those games never went to PlayStation and PC. Oh my God. They would have just crippled Call of Duty. Yeah. Just like that. It's gone.
Yeah. So that's what's going on. I was just thinking, wait a minute. K1 said, no, Keith was like, what? Why? I was like, oh man, let me pull this up before I forget. So there you go. That's the why. Amy Hood is in the building. The boss has came to the facilities. You know how people start scrambling. Hey man, the boss is here. Everybody start. That's what's gonna happen. They come knock on field. Amy is here. Amy who? Amy Hood.
Amy who?
Amy Hood is here. She's coming to the office right now. Don't you hear her heels?
Amy who?
Yeah, that's why Phil look like he ain't ate in the last month. That's what's going on. So I feel sorry for him, but this has been, you've been trying so hard to beat Sony that you forgot just to be yourself and do your thing.
Ooh.
And move. You've been so focused on beating Sony instead of just doing your thing and letting your thing speak for itself. That's what happened. Y'all lost y'all way in trying to beat Sony, and y'all beat yourself. So
before we move on, I was actually thinking about that. Like if you only had 30 fans, cater to those 30 fans, and shout out to all the people that showed up tonight. Like These are our people. We rock with them. We're gonna
Right.
come up. We're gonna show out for them. We're not gonna be like, it's only this many. Let's change everything and just say screw the people that's been rocking with us, showing out in the comment section. Microsoft, cultivate your audience, cater to your audience. All the things in the game, the things that you're doing to Halo right now, you should have been doing that to the Xbox gamers or for the Xbox gamers. All the things you did for Gears of War, Ultimate, and all this stuff, you should have been doing it for your audience. You doing that for another audience. Like,
That's
what kind of
true.
weirdo stuff is that? Like, you got an audience, rock
That's
with
true.
them. Because getting the audience is hard. People to actually follow you.
Because this audience don't buy games.
And
So that's their fault.
and here is the absolute opposite, the total opposite of Microsoft. The transition. While Microsoft is going under, the question has been asked, can Nintendo make Mario a 100-year popular IP? That's how you do it. Nintendo, I ain't saying they right, wrong. I'm just saying everything we said is what Nintendo did. They rock with what they had. All right, we got 30 million. Okay, we rocking with that. Okay, we can't compete with the power. Hey, take this wagon and enjoy the GameCube duct tape together. We'll figure it out. Y'all don't want this gamepad? Okay, here's a gamepad in your hand. We'll let you go with it everywhere. That's what you want. They rocked with until they figured it out. They didn't just chase after Sony. They kept doing their thing. And Mario is still here, still thriving. And Mario is probably the oldest right now out of the big three. He's the oldest icon. He's the oldest, what would you call, system mascot in the game right now. And the question is being asked, can he stay popular basically for 100 years? So it says, he's consistently evolved. Nintendo's creator discussed if Mario can reach 100 years. That's crazy. How old is Mario right now? Is he 40, 50? What is he?
40, I think.
Because Mario is more popular than Mickey Mouse. Is there any character right now, maybe Pikachu?
Yeah, Pikachu's pretty up there. He's pretty up there.
Sonic has made a resurgence with the movies. It's not Sonic ain't
Talking
Mario though.
about video game. Just
the character itself, like Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, all them. They used to be popular. You don't see Bugs Bunny as much as you used to. You don't see Mickey Mouse. Mario is still here. He's still popular. I can walk into JCPenney right now. All them shirts y'all saw I bought them from JCPenney. They all Mario shirts and all in like he's that popular. All these Mario. The question is, you want me to read this?
I mean, I would say,
Let me read it first, and then bring y'all in. Then we'll end on this topic. This will be our last topic. So it says, Super Mario original creator have said the Nintendo mascot will need to continue to evolve alongside technology if the series is to remain popular up to its 100-year anniversary. The original Super Mario Bros. Team, including exclusive fellow Sakuro Miyamoto, exclusive officer now Takasa and composer I don't know.
Wow,
Takashi. I'm not even.
You gotta get Koji Kondo. You gotta get Koji Kondo. Right.
Well, you read it here. You read it. Go ahead, read it. I'll be slow. Go ahead.
I just got homework. Okay.
Tie your tongue.
The original Super Mario Brothers team, including executive fellow Shigeru Miyamoto, executive office Takashi Tezuka, composer Koji Kondo, and SRD president Toshihiko Nakago.
That's why I said, go ahead.
Discuss the past and the future of the series in a special Nintendo Museum book to celebrate the game's 40th anniversary. One segment of the interview asked the four creators if they think the Super Mario series can remain popular up to its 100-year anniversary in 2085. Oh, won't be here.
Crazy.
To
He'll be
which
gone.
they agree. To which they agree that the series will need to continue to evolve to maintain its relevance. One might think it would be a miracle if Mario was still here after 100 years, since we make the things while not knowing when our players may get bored with them, said Tezuka.
Go ahead.
If it's not fun to play, you'll get bored. And I'm always thinking of how to keep it so that something like that doesn't happen so that people keep playing. You also got to understand Mario's in movies and stuff now.
Yeah, that's the point. That's what they saying. Go ahead.
Different times bring different kinds of fun. What Mario can do now is completely different from when we started out. I want to continue making things people find fun to play, including the actions you do, by changing things little by little. Tezuka said the one consideration Nintendo may make for the future of Mario is that the multiple generations of people have started playing games since the series began in 1985. Until just a little while ago, two generations.
Pause right there. When did it begin?
1985.
And what year is it?
2025.
And Mario's still more popular than Halo? Kratos?
That's not a good comparison.
I'm just saying, I was going to name all of them. Halo, Crash. Let's look at all of them came since Mario. Crash Bandicoot. Sonic.
Sonic is very popular right now. I still think Mario is more popular, but Sonic is not far behind these days.
Well, he's not Mario, but he's still popular. I'm not knocking the popularity.
He's among the kids. He's very popular.
Yeah,
but he's not Mario. He's not Mario.
Kratos is popular too, but we saying Mario has. I'm just using it in the sense of how long Mario's been here and everything that's come since, and Mario still is the most popular. That's all I'm saying.
Right now, I would say probably Sonic is probably 2 out of anything else we can
Pikachu.
name.
Donkey Kong maybe still. Donkey Kong not more popular than Sonic?
Not the Sonic. No, I've talked to these kids. Sonic, these movies. No, Sonic, brother. I'm talking about outside of just video games, just common children.
I give you Sonic. I concede that.
Regular kids that not video games like that.
The movie helped Sonic.
It would have to be Mario, Sonic, Pikachu.
Yeah, I would say I would go to say that Pikachu might be rivaling Sonic, but I will concede it's either Pikachu, it's either Sonic or Pikachu. But my point is neither one of them is Mario. So Mario came 85. You've seen Sonic. You've seen Pikachu. You've seen Crash Bandicoot. You've seen Little Big Planet. You've seen all these characters. Last of Us, Ellie, Joel, God of War, Gears of War with Mark Phoenix and Nathan Drake. All these characters, Kratos, all these characters, and Mario still sits in the throne. He is Jordan. I look, I know I'm a LeBron fan. And LeBron, as much as I argue,
you heard it, K-Bron.
Still sitting in the throne, bro.
You know I'm listening.
I ain't denying that. He sits on the throne. He's still the one sitting on the throne. Everybody has come, everybody before, and everybody after still is looking up to Jordan. He will not be replaced, at least not yet. I don't think he will ever be replaced, even though I think LeBron is better. He won't be replaced. That's Mario. Or we don't know. It might be down the road he might. But currently, he is Jordan. That's crazy. But anyway, go ahead and finish.
I think the only other, not the only other, there's probably other pieces, but another brand that is close as far as Universal, and is not that this character is loved as much as like Mario is, or even as good, but as far as known, I think Superman. Superman is about 87 years old. And I would probably say it is the most recognizable comic book character.
We talking about
think
we talking about the series, Lewis. Mario. The character is 81, but the series is 85. We just talking about focus on the Mario series. But you're right. Go ahead, K-Bo. My bad.
no problem. I was just saying that I think Superman is probably either Superman or Spider-Man
Batman?
is probably the most recognizable. I don't think
Oh,
I think
yeah.
Batman is popular. I think Batman is popular, but I think as most recognizable superhero character, I think it's either Spider-Man or Superman. Superman is
Yeah.
87 years old, and in order and Spider-Man, I think is 76. It came out in 63, if I'm not mistaken. And in order to keep that longevity, and this is kind of what we're saying for Mario, is that it's a mixture of reinventing and nostalgia.
Yeah,
right?
That's literally what they finna say here next. What the Keith was about to read. But go ahead, finish what you were saying.
Oh I'm on the ball then. Yeah, so just looking at that character, those two characters, I think in another space that they're comparable to a Mario because they're still highly recognizable to this day, and they were very popular in their original creation. So I think that they're very comparable when it comes to that, and they're 87 and 63 years old. So they're older than Mario, but they've kind of laid out the blueprint of how can you continue that level of brand recognition and still being popular. Because one of the things, and I'll leave them after this point. One of the points I say that reinventing yourself. If you didn't know, the first use of Spider-Man shooting webs from his body did not originate in the comic books.
Yeah, that's the movie.
It was actually Tobey Maguire was first, and then it was adapted into the movies. Similar thing that the comic books have done. Even Harley Quinn was never a comic book character. She was created in the TV series that ended up becoming very popular. So it's that reinventing yourself, reinventing that character with little things like that keeps it while still having nostalgia, because Spider-Man still looks like Spider-Man from 1963. Even though now we have a black one, we have a Hispanic one, we have a pig one, a mech suit one, a girl. Spider-Man is still a very recognizable brand. So I just want to say that since we're on this topic.
And a detective. You forgot about.
Oh yeah,
Noir.
So Lewis says Pac-Man. Is Pac-Man
No.
up there? Okay. Go ahead and finish.
I don't think kids will recognize Pac-Man.
Yeah.
I think he's popular, but if you show a kid Pac-Man, I don't think they're going to immediately say, "Oh, Pac-Man."
Yeah.
But I know a character that is.
Who?
Goku.
Goku. Yeah.
Goku's up there. Goku don't birth a lot of anime.
Yeah, you're right. Go ahead and hit that last paragraph until just a little while ago and finish it out. Then we can wrap it up.
Until just a little while ago, 2 generations, parents, and children were playing together, Tezuka said. Now 3 can. I don't know if we'll get to 4, but we want to make something that can be played together for generations to come. I think it would make me very happy if we could share that chance to experience Mario together with family and friends. We'll continue to make Mario games for a long time, so please look forward to them. Please understand. Miyamoto added that although Super Mario is increasingly portrayed in other media such as movies, he believes it is important to ensure that interactivity is at the heart of the franchise. It's a given that Super Mario will constantly evolve by incorporating new digital technology, he said. Now we're working in visual fields like movies, but I want to make sure we keep it interactive and digital. As long as we don't forget Mario's prime point, running and jumping, as we add new things, I think Mario will be with us for a long time to come. And that wasn't for us. That was for the people.
Go on, finish your thought, Keith.
I was going to say, that wasn't for us. That's for the people that's going to be making Mario in the future. Hey, listen, this is the prime point. If you want to keep making money, listen to this.
And it goes to what K-Bun was saying is innovations with nostalgia. The nostalgia is the running and the jumping. But those little innovations like in Mario 64 when they added the ability to punch, that was cool. Like, oh, he can punch and kick. That's dope. But then the next innovation was the spinning. But the main thing was still jumping and flipping. That was all still been there. And you add Cappy. You can throw the cap, but you're still jumping and running. So that's what they do. They add new things, but that main formula is still the main formula. And if they change the main formula, that's going to hurt Mario. So basically, the question becomes, then we can wrap it up. I think we have covered enough. Do we believe Mario can stay relevant until 2085?
I think so. K-Bomb's introduction to Superman to the conversation was a good way to see how it could be done. I don't think we've done Superman the justice, but he's still here. I think to have that character still be a mainstay of the DC and still pretty much be the leader, even though I'm pretty sure Batman has made them tons more money, probably, I don't know. But Superman is still the face, and I think Mario will still be the face of Nintendo for years to come, long after we're gone, if everything is still the same. For Nintendo, as long as they don't forget that prime point, he has to run, jump, and you can add little things on top of it. But yeah, I think it will be, as long, like I said, just look at what they're doing with Superman. Even if he kind of fades away, kind of like Mickey Mouse isn't like in front of Disney anymore, but you still know that's the house of Mickey Mouse. So this will be the house of Mario.
Okay. K-Bum, can they keep, now the key word is popular. Now Mickey Mouse is still here. Mickey Mouse is not necessarily popular. So the key word is, can he stay popular till 2085?
I think Mickey Mouse is popular. It's just not as popular as it's so much other thing more popular now.
Yeah.
But your point still stands. I think they can. I think Mario can stay popular until 2085. I don't see why. Why? So I mean, I do see why. There is plenty of opportunity. It is more likely for this not to be true, for this to be true. So let me say that. It is more likely for this not to happen. But looking at how Nintendo has handled Mario for this long, and see how the growth, I would even say the growth in Mario over the past five years or so, I think the popularity has grown even more. I do believe that this is something they can do. I do believe that they can keep this character going until 2085, because they have not lost the premise of who this character is, and people connect with a character who can't talk. They connect with him. It's a me. And so people enjoy it. The games are fun. So yeah, I believe they can do this. I think this is in their wheelhouse. I think this is something that they can continue to perfect and grow and innovate, because that's kind of in their DNA as Nintendo.
Okay. So my thought is basically what you said, K-Bum. You said it's just as equally a strong expectation. It's probably almost, it's just as much as impossible as we can say it's possible, right? I'm not going to say it's not possible, but I'm going to say it's unlikely, because one thing we not factoring is the creator of Mario is still very much present and has a lot of sway in Nintendo. And the thing that I feel like can preserve it is if the development team can keep those core principles intact, like they have developed, so how they following those tried and true kind of old traditional approaches to gaming, it has a chance. I'm not 100 years, 2085. That's 50 years from now. That's actually That's 60 years from now. That's 60 years from now. You know what I'm saying? But we do, like you said, we do got Mickey Mouse. I don't know how old is Mickey Mouse?
1928, I believe.
So
Good
Mickey
Lord.
Mouse is 100. Mickey Mouse is 100.
Yeah. 1928.
So he 3 years from 100. That's probably
Yeah, 3 years from 100.
That's probably what sparked this thought. Okay. Yes, because right now I feel like Mario is oversaturated. They like Nintendo. Mario is they break glass just in case character. Like, oh, we need sales, throw Mario in it. We need to get that sports game off the ground, throw Mario in it. Like they have been using him like that. He's been the fixer. He is the plumber. He's putting out these leaks, but you don't want to oversaturate him. And I feel like that would be the crippler is if they oversaturate, if they put too much on his shoulders and make him too common, too regular, too seen, too visible for too long, then it can go the other way. Like people can grow tired of Mario. But if they use him, put him back on the shelf for a second, bring him out, especially his mainline games, not knowing where game is going to be in 50 years is hard. Of 60 years, I can't assess that. But they can definitely keep this up as long as the industry is healthy. Yes, I think he'll be around if they approach it like with strategically and smart like they have been, and kind of pull back on the oversaturation of Mario. You got Mario Kart, you got Smash Bros. I don't want to see too many more Mario led games. We got Mario Party, Mario Golf, Mario Tennis. That you keep doing that, you're gonna oversaturate Mario and people grow tired of him. So that'll be my thought. It's possible, but still unlikely in my book. But them moving into the movie area, maybe if they can get them in that space and let them be a character there, then it's definitely possible to me. But I don't know where game is going to be in 85 years. I don't. I mean, and that's hard to even look out that far. Will we even be here at all? So will we be here 3 years from now with what Trump doing? But anyway, that's another conversation. But yeah, I think it's possible, but I equally think it's unlikely. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's where I'm at with it. But I would hope that they do. But what they have done so far is second to none, man. It's second to none. See that character go through all his metamorphoses and changes and still kind of remain what he is. That's kind of been amazing. He don't even speak. He just started speaking a year ago. Well, he did speak in the other cartoon but anyway, y'all get my drift. Anything else? Because I think we hit everything tonight. I don't think we need to talk about the dev kits. I think we touched on that they even raised the price of the dev kits. So any final thoughts? Let's get out of here.
Yeah, have y'all heard about the game Dispatch?
No.
I think we talked about that once before.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that.
Yes.
Yeah. I think I might pick that up tomorrow.
Dispatch.
Let me know how it is. That it has some real actors in it. It's like a
Aaron from
a Telltale kit. Yeah, it's like a Telltale game, I believe, right?
Don't cough.
Yeah, it's an episodic game similar to the Telltale where you kind of make decisions, but it's like a full animation, like a full anime. So
send it to me so I can, because I don't know nothing about it. So
we mentioned it. I think maybe in the chat, but I don't know if we talked about it on the cast before.
And I kind of want to jump in it because like the new episodes are coming out in November, and I kind of want to be a part of the wave. Like, oh man, it's out. It's only $30.
It looks dope. I'll be honest.
It's on PlayStation and PC, so just FYI.
Yeah, send it, and I'm gonna check it out.
For sure.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to talk about this last one because this may be a return of the big era if they do it right. I don't know who making this game, but if they do it right, it may make EA realize this is a market for this. So I don't know who have seen this NBA The Run trailer. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it real quick.
I think I have. Yeah.
It looks like Streets, NBA Streets, K-Ball. It's basically the NBA Streets.
Come on, Gaio, get out the way. We've been waiting a long time for this one, yo. What? Yes! The game will never be the same. You ready to suit up? We got next. I've witnessed the future, and I've seen change, drastic change, and that change is here. Ooh, we just getting started, y'all. NBA The Run. Ready for this?
It has
Useless
potential. Now, it looks a little rough, but that music, that culture, it is just giving me all NBA Streets, NFL Blitz, Def Jam Vendetta, that era. Like, y'all remember that time, man? It was, the games wasn't expensive, but they was fun.
Don't cough,
Yeah.
don't sneeze. It's time to believe, people.
What y'all
we
thought?
are here for
Real
more.
quick, and then we get out of here.
Come on, Gaio, get out the way. We've been waiting.
Go ahead, anybody.
Ooh, the animation look rough.
I said it look rough. The animation ain't smooth at all.
I mean, but it's not all about how beautiful it looks. If it's fun to play, people will gravitate to it. This generation of gaming has showed people that you don't have to have the best graphics. If you're fun, people gonna play it.
Fortnite is proving that.
We're not look good though.
Well, Fortnite using UE5 now, so they're actually the highest technology.
I'm just
But originally, yes,
Yeah.
correct. That is correct. Originally, no, they weren't about graphics.
Yeah. Is it? I mean, yeah.
But,
Yeah.
but stuff like Among Us, some like that low polygon game, and people it became a hit.
Right. Well, I'm
need to
definitely
see
keeping
it.
my eye on it. Go ahead, Keith.
I need to see it in an actual game. Like it looks like stop motion right now. I need to see it in a.
It's stop motion.
I need to see it like actually being played out. I probably still won't play it, but I need to see it played out to just kind of be more open to it. Because right now, I can see the attitude or the swagger, if you will, but I'm alright.
I feel like this will connect with the youth. Like, it feel like that era needs to return. I think the young folks will connect with this. These kids are a little bit more live and more fun. They looking for that type of escape, in my opinion. The Fortnites and all that kind of make me feel like games like this returning will find a home, will find a place with these newer gamers. But anyway, that's the thought. But anyway, that was the podcast for the night. Mario will look like this in 100 years, in 50 years, for real. But that was the cast. We gonna sign out. Starting with Mr. Norris. I think I did K-Bomb last week. Go ahead, Mr. Norris.
Yes, sir. Wait a minute. This ain't enough. Make it enough, man. You have me all. Wait a minute. This ain't enough. Anyway. Anyway, so I was going to say some more quotables, but you got to be careful with that on this podcast. Can't be quoting that movie. Yeah, man, we had to switch it up on y'all tonight. Had to come through on a Wednesday, so I appreciate everybody who did come through and rock with us and leave comments. We just got a new one. I know you're gonna get shouted out in a few minutes, but I appreciate everybody for rocking with us, man. I think we have some strong topics tonight. I think we tackled them pretty good. I think there were some nuggets that were being dropped tonight. And like I said, man, if I get that dispatch game, I can't wait to come back and talk to y'all about it. And continue to talk about Stellar Blade. I was going to say Booty Blade. Stellar Blade.
Call it what it is.
Hey, I got a chance to change her outfit and twist her around in a circle. I was like, oh my God. Why they do this? Why they do this?
Yeah.
Anyway, somebody clean that up. Somebody come wash that away without this filth that I don't put on the
Spill on aisle 5, please.
Filth, flooring, filth.
All right, Bill Cosby. Go ahead, K-Bump.
No problem, man. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at the cash list for that dispatch game, and they got some heavy hitters in there, bro. Man, they got some heavy hitters as far as voice actors. Like they have 2 big actors. They have Aaron Paul, and they got Jeffrey Wright, bro. They got Jeffrey Wright in there. I don't know if you remember him. He's the one. He does the voice of the Watcher. He played in
everything.
He plays in everything. Westworld.
Westworld, right? And he was just in a new Denzel movie.
Yep. The new Denzel movie. The dude is cold. But no, let me get back to signing out. So I enjoyed today. It was an Xbox cast. I enjoy having my chance to rant. I know Level goes in with his, so I got a chance to do mine. That felt pretty good. Getting out there to rant about the Xbox. I was just going to town, but I enjoyed it. Today was Wednesday, so it was actually really good, man. I do have to say it was a good day to kind of get in here. I was having a rough day, very busy, but chopping up the homies always makes the day a little bit brighter. So I enjoy myself. Thank you guys, and thank you for the comment and the folks coming through today. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate your comments. Appreciate you stopping by. Even to those who did not comment, we appreciate your company. Thank you very much.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I enjoyed tonight. I thought the topic was really good. It went so many different places. And I think we handled it very well and fair. Tank Dog 574 said, I feel like Sony and Microsoft.
Alan Steed.
Okay. I feel like Sony and Microsoft is scared of little old Nintendo because they really started talking about next gen once Switch 2 came out. I feel like they are rushing, but they will learn. I'll say this. I said in my video, and I'm going to make a video. I'm going to make a personal video to discuss. I predicted this. I said, if Nintendo Switch 2 is able to hit well enough that people are satisfied with what they're getting, Star Wars Outlaws, Shadow, WWE, 2K, Street Fighters, that's going to be a problem. And I believe from that angle, I do feel like the pressure is on to move on to the next generation, but they're not going to be able to because next gen is not affordable. So, I think you might have some truth. I'm not going to say that's the full truth, but there's some truth. There's some smoke there. There is some concern. But we might explore that next week. But anyway, I enjoyed everybody being here tonight. Thank y'all for tuning in, keeping us company. Everybody in the chat. Make sure we get these out. Share it, like and share it. Subscribe, all that stuff. We'll be back next week, same time, same place. I probably will do a personal video. I've been meaning to do one because I want to discuss that very thing right there. But I'll talk about it in that video. I believe my video aged well. But this is Live and Level Gamers Podcast. Till next time, deuces. Peace.
But we got smash, bro.